What up, Kings? It's your boy King Lone Wolf. For me, live from Gates Projects. For me, what part? I think I'm in the Star. If I'm not mistaken, it's the Star, right? I think it's the Star. Live from Bed Star, whatever. I just wanted to make this little quick woman attraction video and all that. First of all, it's active over here, right? Tell me how the other day I was working this site, some funny shit happened. Nigga, I'm sitting here chopping it up on the phone with Shorty and all that, minding my business. See some nigga come through these double doors. For me, I'm thinking he live here, paying on my. He look like he drunk. He like on some aggressive shit. I'm like, what's up? Like, fuck. So he come right here. I guess I'm assuming this is ops, right? Cause he came right here for me. It's a bunch of buildings, as you can see. Like, I don't know if y'all can really see, but it's a building on this side and it's a building on that side. This building that I'm working in is 4 buildings in one joint. For me, it's and the lobby is 2 here, is 1 here, and then it's 2 back here. So, nigga come through here, he screamed his shit. He said some shit like iight or some shit like that, screaming it. He screamed it mad loud. Then he stayed for like a minute, waited. Then he was checking me and shit. And then I'm like, he checking me. And I'm looking at him like, what was all that? I'm thinking like, oh, he probably calling his homies or something like that, trying to see if somebody gonna yell back. But he yelled it on some, he was like, like wilding. And I'm like, feel me that so yeah, this Brooklyn drill, corny shit. That's what I'm assuming, because when I really started, I'm like, oh, that's why he was acting all shaky and fake aggressive and looking like I was probably going to slump him because I was probably repping whatever, feel me? Oh, I get it. Anyway, that's off topic. Just wanted to let y'all know the vibes of this environment where I'm at. And I want to talk about this now because I don't care for this. Let's talk about it while it's on my mind. Mind you, I've been on low days off and on. I ain't make it past 40 days still. And every time I come work this site, it's this big booty Latina that be on my body. I'm talking about she 5 foot and her shit is fat. A lot of niggas would crack, nigga. And I'm not stunned at all. It's just like, on top of the fact, but like, when you start to feel a woman is like aggressive towards you, the things that come to my mind is like, me as a man, I look to please a woman that I truly care to please. But when you on slut timing, like her, for instance, right? She on slut timing because you got 4 kids and you got a man. I done seen you come through here with your man. I done seen you come through here with your kids, still checking me out. You come through by yourself. One day she come through by herself looking at me. She like, oh, she like, you need to smile more, something like that. She did some nigga shit. And then I'm laughing at like, what she trying to shoot her shot? I'm laughing. And then I start laughing at her shooting her shot. She like, oh, look, I got you to smile. Look, I did it. I got you to smile. I was dying. I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck? And the reason why I want to tell y'all this too is that, for me, stop thinking that low days and all that make you think like, at the same time, regardless, we still on better timing than most people that's not doing what we doing, for me. So if as long as you staying on it and you getting back, you doing what you gotta do, being productive and all that, you gonna be good, for me. It's just, I don't know why people let like slip ups define you, because they don't. You still doing better than the average man that's doing, like, listen, I'm as raw of a vegan as you could possibly be. I'm literally no different from like, I'm literally just as close as you could possibly be to Dr. Sebi and how Dr. Sebi was on it, bro. Like that, I'm mad close. Yo, it's wild how I'm on it, bro. So all of this other stuff that I'm doing, the meditation, all that stuff don't just disappear when you relapse. Come on, fam. Like, stop thinking that. Like, this woman attraction on low days I'm telling y'all about. Like, who over here telling y'all about low day attraction? It don't just happen when you on high days. I'm sorry, it don't. I don't know why people think that. Feel me? So she flirted me doing all that. I'm laughing at her. She thinking she did something, like I'm stunning her because she got a fat booty or something, because everybody probably want to hit for whatever reason. So she just came down just now, inspired me to make this video because I just want to get this off my chest, chop it up about this, right? She come down the booth. You see the booth? Let me walk over here real quick. Hold on. It's the booth I sit at. Look. See what I got with me? Hold on. I got my 9 ounces of nuts. Got my alkaline water. I ain't playing. No, I'm coming. Yeah, so she gon' come down just now on some funny shit. Comes put her arms over the desk looking at me. She like, excuse me. In my mind, I'm like, oh my God. It's crazy that it got to that point. Like, I'm to the point where I'm not even stunned big booty Latinas no more at all. Like, I'm just like, especially when they come with that energy and just like on some non-respectable shit. You got kids, you got a family, and you flirt with me. You a bozo to me, I ain't gonna lie. That's how I know I'm really a person that's about character, bro. Because I don't care about looks or body type when you a bozo, like principle wise and character wise. You making a fool out of yourself. You got kids, and you doing that. You look like a bozo to somebody like me. For me, I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying all that. So she gonna come down talking about, oh, the mailman came yet? I'm like, no. And I'm in my mind like, what the fuck you beasting for the mailman to come? So I'm like, whatever. But I'm like, yeah, it's too early. Like, he ain't here yet. She was like, can I get your number? And she playing with her while she looks. She like, can I get your number? So that you could let me know when the mailman get here. And she doing like this little funny look. I don't even think she realized that she doing that. That's how women attraction could get. They don't even peep how they be coming off. So I'm looking at her, I'm like, nah, I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. And then she felt mad rejected, mad like took it off to the point where she just sitting there still with her arms over the desk, just like taking it in. Like I just swerved her shit. She like, what? And then she was about to walk off and she come back, she like, oh, I'm saying that because, like she couldn't just take the rejection. She had to try to clean it up. She like, oh, I'm saying that because, normally when I tell other guards to, give me their number so that, so that they could let me know when the mailman get here, they let me know, And I'm just like, oh, nah, still. I'm like, she like, oh, it's not that you would get in trouble or nothing. It's just, I'm like, no, like, I'm not doing all that. Like, it's like, word. Like, why you couldn't just take the fact that I just don't want to give you my number? Why you got to do all this extra explaining? I said, no, go about your business. Word. But I'm going to tell you something, too. When you move like that, respectable, and you're not just thirsty for it as soon as they could just, because obviously if me having her number and then she was shooting her shot before, who knows, she might have shot me a little funny text one day that just to, break the ice break, a little funny icebreaker text like, oh, I see you over there, sexy, or some funny shit. I don't got time for that. You a bozo to me, I ain't even gonna lie. She's a bozo. She looked like she probably, no funny shit, she looked like she like 35, 40. And for me, a lot of Spanish women, as they get older, they be lucky because they eating bullshit and all that. But some of them luckily get older and they still could like keep their body in a certain type of way that's still decent. Lucky for them. But it's just, yeah, I just want to chop it up with y'all about that real quick. I don't got too much more to say on that. But number one, I'm only on day 10 right now. And I be having shorties, I could say a whole bunch of other women attraction stories. I just got to remember them because it be so many different situations, bro. Matter of fact, I could say this one that I remember. Another situation, I was just jogging on day 6, jogging in the calisthenic park. It was a bunch of people there because it's like a baseball field in the middle of this park. And they was doing like a little football practice for the young niggas. And all the parents came, brought their siblings and all that, brought the young niggas' siblings that was doing the football and shit. And it was some lady out there, right? So mind you, I'm doing my jogging, going crazy, mad laps. I'm jogging backwards. Yo, I gotta show you my cardio shit. I be going up. I be going crazy. Tell me why shorty see me jog. I guess she was checking me out. It was mad shorties over there checking me out, and they had they nigga with them. That's tough. That's rough. That's tough. That's rough, tough. Tough. So, son, she got the, the popsicle where like the thotties be having it because it got levels on the popsicles to show like what level you could reach and how far. She had the thotty popsicle outside. Yo, hold on, it's little ones walking by. I ain't gonna say all that. Give me a second. Oh.
Hold the door.
How y'all doing? Yo, so she wait till I make eye contact with her, and she puts her mouth on the shit looking dead at me. I'm like, what the? Nah. And she had her man sitting right next to her. This is no cap. But I ain't gonna lie, that's it. I'm just trying to tell y'all, yo, bro, stay on your, do what you gotta do. Feel me? Stop. Well, you on the right track. Keep that up. Stop tripping about being on low days, because most of these, obviously, you know what time that most niggas is on. I don't even gotta say too much on that. So if you've been practicing the journey for how I've been doing this since I've been 22, I've been on the journey off and on, still way better than anybody out. I can literally feel it, that my frequency is still nowhere near most niggas. Like, I literally start to feel like when I'm looking at niggas, just more and more time that I practice this shit, yo, see, like, everybody around you gonna really feel like a GTA pedestrian. You gonna feel like a GTA main character out here. I feel like that now. So, word, I just wanted to tell y'all that real quick. I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to get back to work. I'm gonna highlight y'all. Hope this inspires y'all, motivates y'all to just keep y'all head up high no matter what. Don't let a relapse define you. Shake it off. Feel me? Don't dwell. Just do what you gotta do to, feel me? Like, yeah, just do what you gotta do. Like, you make a mistake, don't dwell on that move. Do what you gotta do. Boom. Somebody in my chat just told me he relapsed on his birthday. Was a little sick. I'm like, yo, bro, happy G-Day, first of all. And, word, like, do what you gotta do. Matter of fact, since you just turned 22 today, you owe me 222 push-ups. Brush that off, young king. You in your golden era. Do what you gotta do, bounce back. You all right. Now you start fresh on your beat, on your G-Day. But I'ma holler at y'all, man. King Lone Wolf out. Salute. Wow.